right, so obviously we're not going to do any racing now that the snow has fell. We was planning on going to I-64 with the wagon, but they canceled that because, you know, the weather. I'm sure if you're from around here, you've seen all over Facebook that it snowed. I know I sure seen it. Anyhow, since we ain't racing, that means we got to build something. So I'm going to go out here and hope the 7.3 will fire up in 1 to 2 business days and head out to the shop if I don't, you know, slide off the side of the hill on the way. These batteries are old as I am, so I ain't even gonna fuck with it. See what she do. Wait to start. Damn. Wait to start. Huh? No, it's not gonna happen. Alright, so it's that's not gonna happen. I guess we're gonna take the G8. Two-wheel drive. Let's see what it do. I bet it cranks first start. Freaking diesels. Oh God. Oh no, not in the seat. Son of a bitch. Yeah, gas motors for you. Yeah. Let that idle. How much gas is in this job? Oh yeah, she's got plenty. Talk about a cold start. I hate diesel trucks. She's a trooper. If you're looking for a good work vehicle, don't buy a 7.3. Buy yourself a G8. Yes, my tags are absolutely out of date. It's fucking cold outside. I had to put another layer on. Thanks to Bang the Light, I am now warm. Check my boy Destry out. He's our flagger at our races, no joke, no prep. But anyhow, we're down here at the garage. We've made it through the blizzard, and we're getting ready to work on a pretty cool project. In the last video, we was working on the white car, and I told y'all at the end I wanted to build the Nova. Well, we're gonna set the motor and transmission in it today. According to how froggy I feel, we might try to get started up. We'll see. All right, there she is. 73 Nova. It's got a 69 front end and doors on it, and it's got the taillight panel swap, but you know, it's up against the wall. I ain't gonna need to show you, but anyhow, the car has a super good body. I bought it off my buddy Rocky, and he gave me a good deal on it. It's pretty solid metal all the way down. I mean, she's straight. It's in primer. I'm gonna try to paint it. I don't know exactly what color. Maybe go back with what Dad had way back when, or I wouldn't mind to have silver or something on it. But anyhow, we're gonna put a pretty cool motor in it today. Got a solid roller 406. It's got dart ported heads, forged bottom end, big ass cam in it. It makes some steam. It's a good 700 horsepower motor. And we've ran it before, but it had 2 blowed head gaskets, so we pulled it out, rebuilt it. And now it's getting ready to get its forever home, I guess. I don't know. We was gonna put an LSA with a T56 in this thing. And there it is. I wasn't joking. There's a motor over there. However, I'm gonna do that to that, a GTO. But anyways, back on the Nova. There's our motor. I got to get the turbo 350 out of this thing. That was my first race car. I built it, and yeah, it's just sat there forever, and it looks like shit. But anyhow, I've been wanting to get this thing together forever. I want to do this for me and Dad, and I got these parts. Let's put something together. Instead of sitting here waiting forever on the perfect build, let's get this thing together and get out and enjoy it. You look right at home in there.
I figured that'd help you some.
Yeah. There you have it. This heavy bitch is the transmission for the Nova. It's got good clutches, good bands. It's got a deep pan. I ran it in the old Camaro, and it done pretty good. So this is just gonna be a street cruiser anyway, so we don't need a trans brake or none of that shit. But we're gonna keep it column shift. Well, we can get in there and just yank her down, bump it. Heck yeah. Well, while you do the flywheel and our flex plate and torque converter, I'll pull this front end off. That would be easier. There's only like 3 bolts in it anyway. While Dad's looking for bell housing and torque converter bolts, I'm gonna show you something on this car. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So it's already got disc brakes and tubular uppers and lowers, but I want to slam this thing on its nuts. So there's some QA1 springs, and I'm probably gonna put drop spindles on it, but we're gonna set the motor and trans in first and just kind of see where it sits. But it is stiff as hell right now. I mean, like, I'm on it. I weigh like 230, and it ain't doing shit. Drop it like 3 inches in the front, maybe 2 in the back. Well, 3, 2. That look good. Real good. I'll drive the tail shaft. I'm holding the damn camera.
Put this down easy with one hand. I don't know if I can or not.
Here, I got it. We've now upgraded to 2 coffee cups. One without a hole in the bottom.
Here we go. I guess. Here we go.
Alright, so we're gonna try to fire this thing up. Got a Mallory box there. Got that thing off the Holly sale for 100 bones. Got put a distributor cap on it, wire it, and I ain't got headers in yet, so we're gonna improvise. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to think about it.
Well, I'll just leave it that way. No front end, no fucks given. So I had to go get some more motor mounts. The ones I had, I thought they might work, but it's too far forward and the transmission wouldn't bolt to the cross member. So we just got some random truck mounts on it right now. I actually ordered these and they're too short. So we're gonna start wiring this thing. We got it bolted down enough to start it up. I'm also not gonna wire the MSD box up or Mallory box up. I'm just gonna throw a HEI in it and get it running. And the reason why, we're gonna paint this car and I would like to make everything look good. And once we get it painted, I'll start mounting all that stuff. That way I've got it where I want it and it all looks uniform. You know, since I'm building this car for my daddy, I went all out on our choice of oil today. It's not Supertech this time. We got the Castrol GTX. And feel free to bitch in the comments, but a Fram, not the tough, super extreme extra guard, just the regular old base model. And if you don't like Fram, check us out. A lot of people will say a Fram will collapse, and it may do it, but this wagon, I've got a good 4 seasons of racing and street driving, street racing, and that's about all I've ever put on it. I've went all out a few times, and you know, those tax refunds hit and get a Motorcraft. But for the most part, I stick whatever the hell I can find. I change it all the time, a lot, but still got 55, 60 pounds of oil pressure hot at idle, so we'll keep sending it on a budget. If you don't like Fram Extra Guard, then fuck. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Well, the bolt looking headers didn't work. This tube when they're turned upside down, sit in the plugs. So I'd pull them off. So no headers it is.
Si je t'aime encore de toi, si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime.
It's getting no pressure. Yeah, it just didn't run long enough.
Good, at least it got some.
All right, if you heard it in that video, the starter sounds like ass. It's the flex plate. We've shimmed the starter. It's a brand new starter. We noticed on the flex plate when we was putting it on, because the flex plate is used, that the teeth look a little bad. We was just, trying it, hoping. We're just messing around in the shop. But we're going to order a new flex plate. When that comes in, we'll throw that on, wire the whole car, and get to where we can drive it around a little bit, move it forwards and backwards so we can load it and take it and get painted. So next video, you'll see that. We'll fart around in it a little bit out here in front of the shop. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to ruin this new starter. And it ran a little bit. We seen the oil pressure. It looked like it was gonna have pretty good oil pressure. I would run it more for y'all, but like I said, it's a starter. So to be continued. We'll see you next time.